Oh, snap. Live again on YouTube and live on Rumble. Been live on TikTok. Shout out to the people on TikTok. Good to see everybody. If you like true crime, my name's Patrick. Take a second, hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Hit the follow button on Rumble. Hit the thumbs up. TikTok, y'all already know. Just tap the screen like crazy. Hit me with the high bears. Tammy, just like that. Thank you. Y'all crazy. We're going to be talking about this case right here. Robert Poynter. And apparently his wife plots with her secret lover to the husband amidst a troubled marriage. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to shrink myself down. And we are going to get this one going. You guys ready? Thumbs up in the chats. Let's go. Rumble won't let me verify my email, so I can't comment. Crystal, check the junk one. I know that there has been some people that had problems with that. It's usually in the spam or the junk one. But keep going. You'll get it. I promise you. You'll get it. All right, let's do this.
Calm down.
Police body cameras capture the moments after the caller, Chacey Poynter, dialed 911.
Going on? My husband, he went to go help me. My Jeep is stuck in the back around the corner, and he's been shot in the head, please. That's my husband.
Oh, Lord. Like, immediately, I'm just like...
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh, my God. Stop fucking lying.
You sound crazy as hell, lady. That doesn't sound believable at all. Your husband just got in the head, and you're over there like, oh, my God, he's over here. Not even crying? What? Oh, man, I have a feeling this one's going to be pissing me off. Let's keep it up. Y'all, TikTok, hit me with the high bears. Tap the screen like crazy. Let's get 25,000 likes, y'all. And hit that follow button if you're new here, would you? Come on, y'all.
Just breathe for me.
That's my husband's blood on me.
What's his name?
Robert Poynter.
This is Chacey Poynter. In 2016, she was 29. She'd been married to Bob Poynter, who was 18 years her senior, for 7 years. On September 9th, she met with Bob on a muddy back road, isolated and dark. Only one of them would survive the encounter.
Oh, hell no.
But who was to blame for Bob's tragic death?
Probably her and her lover. Mommy Little Monster, thanks for the Rumble Rant. $2 Rumble Rant. Ready! Thank you for the Rumble Rants, y'all. Click that little $sign down there in the chat. Support the show directly, y'all. Go off the grid. We got 2 off the grids last night. I think we could get a little bit more than that. I think we can get probably 10 off the grids tonight, y'all. What you think? We got 2 last night. We can do this. I just have a feeling we can do it, y'all. I guess and hit the Rumble Rants too. All that stuff. All the above, y'all. If you want to. You obviously don't have to. But hit me with the bears on the talk and let's keep going.
Chacey claimed her husband had been killed at random.
What happened?
I heard a shot, and the Jeep started rolling, and I didn't see anything, and I saw a shadow.
You what?
Y'all, I'm telling you, if you're watching this on TikTok, come over and watch the video on YouTube. It's the Mystery Project on YouTube or Rumble. It's the Mystery Project on Rumble. Y'all, this lady is lying. Like, immediately. Y'all, YouTube chat and Rumble chat. Look at the dude on the left over there. He's like, it's crazy. She lying through her damn face. He's like, it's uncomfortable. He's like, this is cringe as hell. Thumbs up in the chat if y'all agree. That's crazy. Did you see that? Just watch his face. Watch it one more time. Watch the guy in the corner, the EMT.
I heard a shot, and the Jeep started rolling, and I didn't see anything, and I saw a shadow. That's all I saw.
But the police were suspicious. Was she really just an innocent witness to a horrible crime? A wife traumatized by the murder of her husband? This is the chilling case of Chacey and Bob Poynter.
Chacey? Her name is Chacey?
Robert Poynter, known as Bob, was a firefighter. Despite being a tall and imposing figure, the 47-year-old was described as fun-loving and non-confrontational. He'd worked as a firefighter for nearly 20 years and had reached the rank of captain. When Hurricane Katrina struck in 2005, He was
Whoa.
involved with relief efforts. He had 2 children from his first marriage. The first marriage to his high school sweetheart, Amy, had lasted for 19 years before it began to break down.
Wait a second. Did they fool me again with another damn AI voice? Oh, damn it. Sorry, y'all. I thought this was a real person. They got me again with these AI voices. Oh, they're so good now. And I don't listen to the videos beforehand, so I don't give it enough to like really know if it's an AI. But let's keep going. Debbie, yep, we're on YouTube, we're on Rumble, we're on TikTok, we're streaming all 3. So y'all over on YouTube and Rumble, just search the Mystery Project. Give me a follow, give me a subscribe over there. Let's keep going. And hit me with the bears, y'all. We got 13, 18, 18. Come on, y'all. We can get 222 bears.
When Bob met Chacey Tyler Mormon. Chacey was born and raised in Texas. She worked in a dental office as a surgical assistant and implant coordinator. But her passion was baking. Chacey ran a cake-making business called Fabulously Frosted. She met the married Bob through a mutual friend, and despite the 18-year age gap, they hit it off immediately. He began to devote more attention to this 20-year-old at the cost of his existing marriage. Bob's daughter discovered
His what?
What the fuck?
Oh, no, Bob.
How dare you?
Uh-oh.
he had a second cell phone. Chacey claimed that she didn't know Amy and Bob were still together at the time.
As far as I knew, he was separated.
One of Bob's firefighter friends, however, said that Amy pursued him. They got together in December 2007. Bob, 40, divorced Amy, and he married Chacey, who was 22. 2 years later, they had a daughter together, Addison, and moved together in Chacey's hometown of Royce City.
Royce City? Oh, no. That's why.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Oh, no. Need my caffeine.
Bob worked a nearby
Ooh, Desiree in the house. Hey, what you doing? Y'all hit me with the bears. Let's get it.
University Park, a peaceful, wealthy community. It was near her home, however, that things took a dark turn for him and his marriage to Chacey. Late at night on September 9th, 2016, 7 years into their marriage, 29-year-old Chacey drove her car down a rural road. Bob met her there. The next thing anyone heard from the couple was a phone call to 911.
She's pinging on Kenner at 2595, and she's extremely out of breath. She sounds like she's running.
All that could be heard was the caller's frantic breaths. Operators did not know what was going on. All they could do was send first responders to the location and wait.
Damn, and they sent his friends, his buddies probably, huh?
These first responders had no idea what sort of scene they were walking into. It was a country back lane, isolated and dark, with a service broken up by tractor ruts and fire tracks. It seemed strange that anyone would drive down this road if they weren't a farmer. At first, the responders couldn't see anyone. Perhaps the call was a crank call or a mistake. When the first responders spotted Chacey Poynter, she was barefoot and covered in mud.
What's going on?
My husband, he went to go help me. My Jeep is stuck in the back around the corner, and he's been shot in the head, please.
She appeared to be out of her mind with fear, hyperventilating. An ambulance arrived on the scene and paramedics.
What? She appeared to be full of... My word. Desiree, thanks for the bears. Y'all, TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. Keep tapping the screen like crazy. Let's get 25,000 likes, y'all, and hit me with some bears. We need some bear action so the TikTok will continue to spread the live stream, y'all. Y'all already know they don't like it. They don't like it. They're like, he's not selling ice makers and ear pods and freaking, what did I see? There's other, just all kinds of crazy mops and shit. I'm like, what? Hit me. Hit me with those bears, y'all. Let's go.
Medics supplied her with oxygen. They also took note of the blood spatter on her clothes, which covered her shoulder and her legs.
Tell us what happened.
I heard a shot, and the Jeep started rolling, and I didn't see anything, and I saw a shadow. That's all I saw.
Further down the road, which was pitch black at night, investigators
Man, that lady's voice is annoying as hell. That's straight up just.
Why the fuck you lying?
Mm-hmm. Tuna fish sticks, thank you. Renee, thank you. You guys are sweet. Thank you so much for the love.
found Chacey's Jeep. There was the silhouette of a man inside it, a man who was already dead.
Jesus.
The figure was that of Chacey's husband, Bob Poynter. The 47-year-old firefighter had been shot in the head, but there was no sign of a struggle. In fact, the scene seemed to match up with what the young mother had told the first responders in her state of panic, that a random attacker had come out of the dark and shot her husband. But back in the ambulance,
Jesus.
Chacey was sharing details with the police about her relationship that started to cast doubt on the story that'd been told.
Right?
We've been having problems. I was coming to meet him at the Jack in the Box so we could talk.
Chacey told officers that her marriage to Bob had been on the rocks for quite some time. Her husband had just been killed, so why was she focusing on marital harmony? Chacey went on to explain that she and Bob had arranged to meet at a Jack in the Box fast food restaurant so they could talk their troubled marriage over. While
What the fuck? Can you imagine? You're like, baby, I know we've been fighting lately, but they got 2 tacos for $2. We can get some ranch. We can get some of that jumbo jack.
You what?
Oh no. Baby, I'm about to get you. You ain't getting that junior jack. You about to get that jumbo jack. That's crazy as hell, y'all. Can you imagine?
driving there, she texted him to tell him she was 3 miles away. As she texted
3-piece egg rolls. Yup. Y'all are laughing in the YouTube chat. Y'all laughing in the Rumble chats. You crack me up. Jack in the Box seems like the place to meet to make it all better. That's true, though. I mean, if you're on the rocks, at least you can get some good food. Well, not good food, but like at least like it'll taste good. You know what I mean?
him, her Jeep got stuck in the rutted mud of the rural road she was taking. Police asked Chacey why she had taken this track, which was designed mainly for farmers to access their field and was badly lit for driving at night. She said she had missed her turn.
Gonna meet him up at the Jack in the Box. I don't ever take this road.
Right. What made you come down this one?
I missed my last one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did.
Lady, you sound guilty as hell. No, you sound crazy as hell. No wonder they're trying to figure out the story. You are clearly lying.
Never been down this road before.
Now stuck
Man, come on.
on this desolate country road, the young woman called her husband Bob for help.
I don't know if she's trying to tell what happened or she's trying to sing like Aaron Neville. She's like, I don't know much, but I know I love you. She sounds crazy as hell. That's the bottom line, y'all.
He didn't hesitate. As a firefighter, he was well used to coming to the rescue. Bob got into his truck and drove towards the location Chacey had described. But the road surface was too rough and the ruts too deep for his truck to make it all the way to her Jeep. Bob got out of his vehicle and
You have a
approached his
Jeep?
wife's Jeep.
How the hell did you get stuck in a Jeep? That's already a red flag right there. Aren't Jeeps supposed to be able to get out of that shit?
What the fuck?
Y'all, by the way, if you're on TikTok, hit the follow button real quick. Keep tapping the screen too, y'all. We got to get 25,000 likes. We usually get that pretty quick. Hit me with the high bear so TikTok will keep spreading the stream out. Let's hit these live stream goals. And if you want to watch the videos that we're watching, come hang out on YouTube or Rumble or both or all three. We're live on YouTube. Just search The Mystery Project. And we're live on Rumble. Just search The Mystery Project. And you can find the actual video. You get to see what we're watching. We got 20 people on YouTube. Let's go. YouTube's killing it. And then we got almost 200 on Rumble, 171 people watching on Rumble. Rumble, make sure you hit the like button too. We got 32 likes, but almost 200 people watching. Hit that like button, y'all. All right, let's keep going.
On foot. Chacey waited on the side of the road while Bob got into the Jeep and tried to reverse it. That was when she heard the gunshot.
Jesus.
She jumped back into the Jeep. Bob, having been shot, was no longer in control of the car, and it was rolling slowly down the road. Chacey was holding his head, she told police, which was why she was covered in blood. She put the car in park, calling his name, but Bob was already dead.
Jesus.
Bob had been shot in the right temple. It was difficult to determine whether he'd been shot from in front or behind the car. The assailant had left no clues behind. With this lack of physical evidence, the police had to focus their investigation on Chacey's story. She said she saw a man at the scene.
There was a man. There's a tall person.
Now, why the hell did you... Man, this is crazy as hell.
That's all I know.
Okay.
He was taller than me.
And what was he wearing?
Dark clothes is all I know. Dark.
Did you see any type of firearm, rifle, or anything like that in his hands?
No.
Why does she look like a fish? She's doing like fish face. She's like... Y'all, if you don't know what I'm saying, just come look on YouTube. YouTube and Rumble, y'all know what I'm saying. Thumbs up in the chat. That series, it was a direct replica of her face right now.
Was Chacey telling the truth, or did she know more than she was letting on?
I was young and stupid when we got married. I didn't want to be married anymore.
What do y'all fight over?
What the hell? How you gonna say that? He just got in the head, and she's like, I was young and stupid when I got married. I don't want to be married anymore. And this is right after it happened? Lady, you crazy as hell.
What the fuck? That's suspicious. That's weird.
My daughter. He's trying to take my daughter away from me.
Why would he try to take her?
Oh, shit. There it goes. He was trying to get custody of their daughter, and she was like, you about to regret that decision. Oh, damn. Lady, you crazy as hell for that one. You crazy as hell for that one. Let's keep going.
Daughter away. Like what?
Y'all, did we hit the high bears on TikTok? Oop, not yet. Come on, y'all. Hit me with the high bears. Let's get it.
What reason did he
Because
give you?
he knows that that's what's going to hurt me the most.
As the police questioned her back at the station, the now widowed Chacey kept on returning to the state of her marriage.
I loved him. I really did love him. We've had a lot of issues in our marriage.
It was becoming eerily clear that though she claimed her husband had been killed by a random gunman, in fact, Chacey herself had a motive for Bob's murder. Though Chacey and Bob's marriage had begun with passionate mutual infatuation, 3 years after their wedding, it had begun to decay. They slept in separate bedrooms, and Chacey believed Bob was still in love with his first wife. She also claimed he had a temper. He had low testosterone levels and was taking medication.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Just call that man out. Jesus Christ.
To supplement it, which, according to Chacey, led to violent outbursts.
There would just be times, he would grab me by my hair. I could get thrown up against the wall.
Bob's family with his first wife denied that he could be capable of hurting anyone. His daughter Natalie had lived with Bob and Chacey for 6 months when she was 16, and she said she never saw him become violent in that time. Chacey refuted this.
They've never really cared for me from the beginning.
Gee, I wonder why.
I was the younger girl that came in and took their father.
And destroyed a marriage? Yeah, remember that part?
How dare you?
Chacey said she never told anyone about the way Bob treated her because she didn't want to jeopardize
Because it wasn't real?
his job as a fire captain, which gave him an important role in the community. Instead, she began to seek validation elsewhere. A few years into their marriage, Chacey lost 104 pounds and started going out more. This was when Natalie, Bob's teenage daughter, found evidence on Chacey's computer that she'd been talking to other men.
Oh, man. There it is. There it is. I need that one sound effect that's like, she belongs to the streets.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Bob frequently worked overnight shifts at the firehouse, giving Chacey ample opportunity to go out and meet men.
Man, you crazy as hell. That man's out there supporting you, risking his life literally as a fire captain, and you over there just getting down and dirty with all kinds of different dudes. That's crazy as hell, y'all. That is crazy as hell.
Leaving Natalie and her then 4-year-old half-sister alone in the house. When Natalie finally told her father that he was being cheated on,
she left them like little kids alone in the house too?
He drew up the paperwork for divorce, but never followed through on filing it. He didn't want to break up his family a second time.
Oh, Jesus. You didn't break it up, bro. She did. Yeah, we need the whoop. There it is. That's a good one. We need that one. That's crazy as hell.
Still, Bob was now suspicious of Chacey. He installed a security camera by the front door to catch her in the act. And 12 days before his murder, he succeeded. One of Chacey's lovers rang the doorbell. Chacey ran to answer it, telling him he had to leave immediately. But it was too late. Bob knew. For the police, 2 different pictures were emerging of Bob and Chacey Poynter's marriage. That their relationship had been strained, in danger of collapse, was not in question. But which story was true? Had Bob been a violent, distant husband, or was Chacey unfaithful? Either way, one thing was certain.
I think she's
Unhinged bananas crazy.
I think that's fairly obvious.
No matter how much Chacey denied it, the breakdown of their relationship had something to do with Bob's mysterious killing. The week before his death, the couple had gone on a trip to Mexico to try to work things out. But when they returned, Bob told a coworker that it had ended disastrously. He reportedly said regarding the marriage, "I just can't do this anymore." This was Wednesday, September 7th. On Friday, September 9th, Bob was murdered.
Oh,
Chacey
damn.
said she'd been at a friend's house that night before leaving to meet up with Bob at the restaurant.
Whose house was that?
Michael Garza.
Are you and Michael Garza dating or anything like that? Do y'all have a relationship?
Yes.
She'd been having a relationship with Michael Garza since that same summer after meeting him on Facebook.
You what?
Met on Facebook even. Oh my God.
Bruh.
Michael Garza, 37, was a truck driver. He'd spent a year in prison in 2000 for the unauthorized use of a vehicle. But he had no recorded history of violent behavior. Still, police were suspicious. If Bob's killer had been a random stranger as Chacey claimed, why would the killer let her escape alive? The evidence,
Yeah, how did she get away? But he was gone.
contrary to her story, suggested she knew the killer. In interrogation, the police pushed her.
I think you're full of crap. I want
I'm telling you, I don't know who pulled the trigger.
See, I think you do. And then
Yeah, of course you do.
No, I don't.
Finally, 2 hours in, Chacey's story crumbled.
Who killed your husband? Who shot Robert? Can you say that louder for me, please?
I did.
Mikey could only be one person, Michael Garza.
Oh,
Chacey's lover had murdered her husband. Close to being
Man, y'all crazy as hell for that.
implicated in the crime herself, Chacey now changed her story.
I just don't want to. I want him to know what it's like to be bullied all the time.
You wanted your husband to know what it's like to be bullied all the time, so you had your lover, one of your lovers, in the head?
what the fuck?
Man, you crazy as hell. Lisa, thanks for the hands. Oh my goodness, we got hands. Y'all, do me a favor. Karen had heart surgery yesterday. Thankful to be here. Oh my goodness. We are thankful for you to be. Y'all, flood the chat with some hearts. Karen. Oh my goodness. Hopefully everything went well. I guess so if you're here on TikTok, right? Good to see you. Oh my goodness. Y'all, thanks for the follows too. Hit the follow button if you're new on TikTok. Hit me with the high bears too. Let's get 222 of those bad boys. And we hit 25,000 likes. Let's get 50,000, y'all. Lisa, another hands up. Hands up. Pink Panther, thanks for the follow. Y'all, hit the follow button. Keep tapping the screen. But hit me with those bears, y'all, because TikTok does not want to share the stream out anymore. They don't care about creators unless those creators are trying to sell y'all a bunch of random shit. Hit me with them. Rosalie, just like that. Thank you. Okay, let's keep going. This one's almost over.
Chacey said that she had planned for Garza to scare Bob into leaving her alone. As the story went, she hadn't intended for Bob to get hurt, and she didn't realize that Garza had brought a shotgun with him. It was Garza's plan to lure Bob to the rural country road, she said, and she could never have expected what he planned to do. They went there together.
And you would have told the police that immediately. Not, I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was. Lincoln, thank you. Ethel, thank you. Libby, thank you.
And she asked Bob to
Thanks for the bears, y'all. Lisa, thank you.
come get her. Then, before she could stop him, Garza killed Bob. The police didn't
Dear
believe
God.
this story, not least because
Yeah, because they're not stupid.
Garza had no history of violence. But there was more. Just a few months earlier, Chacey had convinced Bob to make her the primary beneficiary of his $685,000 life insurance policy. The day before his death, September 8th, he had contacted a divorce attorney on Facebook telling them, "I'm thinking of a surprise attack." This attack entailed putting their house up for sale and taking custody of their daughter. Chacey couldn't let him do this. She solicited sympathy from her lovers by telling them Bob was abusive. The lover caught in the security footage, Brad Golden, was interrogated too.
I'm telling you, man, this girl was good at what she did. She always told me that Robert was abusive to her.
8 days before the murder, she texted a third lover, Danny Mims.
Dear Lord in heaven. Man, she was out there, huh? That guy said she was good at what she did.
You what?
Saying about Bob that I wish he'd run out of air in a fire. Mims replied, "I'm not a magician." To that, Chacey texted back,
Mims?
"Well, I need one." Each of these lovers refused to do what she wanted, to kill her husband for her.
Oh my gosh, she went around to 4 different dudes being like, hey.
Each of them, that is, except Michael Garza.
Oh, shit.
She texted Garza from Mexico saying, "He's coming after me sooner or later." Garza responded, "F him. No, I will shoot that dude." And the day before the murder, the day Bob contacted a divorce lawyer, she texted Garza and said, "I've made up my mind." The evidence was mounting that Chacey herself had arranged the murder. On September 10th, the day after Bob's death, the 29-year-old widow was arrested. In court, she did not take the stand, but jurors were shown police body cam footage and interrogation tapes. These tapes included a final incriminating moment. Chacey alone in the interview room with her head in her hands.
Oh, she said, "Oh no, what have I done?" Squirrely Sherry. Thanks for the $5 Rumble rant. Said no ice makers over here. That is correct. Y'all, if you're new here, hit the follow button on TikTok, y'all. If you want to come see the videos, come head over to YouTube and Rumble. We're live on the Mystery Project. So just search the Mystery Project on YouTube. Give me a subscribe, search the Mystery Project on Rumble, and give me a follow. You get to see the videos, y'all. You could actually see this lady in the interrogation room crying, saying, "Oh no, what have I done?" And y'all, hit me with the high bears on TikTok. Come on, y'all. We're trying to get 222. We're almost halfway there.
Michael Garza was sentenced to 99 years in prison with the possibility of parole after 30 years.
Damn.
Chacey Poynter, too, was found guilty of murder. She was sentenced to life in prison. She'll be eligible for parole in 30 years' time when she is 59.
Oh, damn. Was it worth it?
To this day, Chacey maintains that she never intended her husband to die.
Of course not. So you never
Police
you never intended to get that you never intended to get that $600 and whatever $1,000 life insurance policy either, huh?
How dare you?
Give me a damn break, lady.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
These people piss me off. They piss me off. Y'all, okay. So I want to do 3 different cases. That was the first one. But on YouTube and Rumble, I have to end the stream so that video for that case goes up. But TikTok, I'm going to stay live here the whole time and just start the new YouTubes and new Rumbles. Does that make sense to everyone? I surely hope so. So the next one we're going to do, y'all, is the top 6 times dancers were arrested. This is gonna be crazy as hell. So YouTube and Rumble, I'm gonna end the stream, but don't worry because, well, Rumble, you might have to refresh in about 5 minutes and you'll see the live stream. YouTube, it should automatically redirect you to the next one, because for some reason Rumble won't let me do more than one live stream, like create more than one live stream at a time, so I can't make like all 3 at once. It's really weird. I don't know why. But here we go. So, y'all, I'm going to end this stream. This one, YouTube and Rumble. The new one's going to start in about 5 minutes.